update method is there. Okay, update. So this update, what it will do is it will update the, so this is update here. So which will update, right? So there is update. So update the set, adding elements from all others. So here, this is similar to which one? Union. See, what union will do is it will return the result into the new set. What union will do, it will return the result into what? New set. Okay, so what update will do? It will return. See, update the set, adding elements from all others means. So this is nothing but adding more than one element. For example, here, here, I create one set. A is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a B is there. So B is having 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right now, if I'm saying A dot update, what is that? B. So whatever elements are there in B, it will add into which one? A. So it is similar to what union only. But what union does, it will return, elements from A and B into another set. But here update, what it is doing, it is adding the elements of B into what here? A. Okay, now in this case, when you see A is having this many, right? And B is having 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So update. So update method, these are mutables. Okay, now. So suppose you want to add more than one element, then you go for which one? Update. Suppose you want to remove more than one element. Then you go for which one? You can go for which one here? Difference update. So difference means minus, right? A minus B, A minus B. But you are doing A minus B, but A minus B will return new set. But if you are saying A minus equal means A minus equal B means minus equal means you are doing difference and then you are doing which one? Update. So A minus equal to B means what it is doing, it is trying to update it. It is trying to update the set. What it is trying to do, it is trying to update the set, right? It is trying to update the set. Update the set, removing elements found in which one? Others. Removing elements found in which one? Others. So that is done by using which one here? Update. Okay. Update. Difference update is there. Okay. Difference update is there. For example, some students are there. Some Java students are there. See here. These are the students. So those are doing which course? Java course they are doing it. Okay. Some students are there like this. Some 3 students are there who's doing Java course. So there is a Python students are there. Okay. Now these are the students doing which course here? Some Python course. Okay. So I want to update the Python students by holding or by storing only Python students. In Python students, I don't want any student who is doing which course? Java course. I want only Python students. I want to update the Python students by removing which students? Java students. Then what will I do? I'll just write here Python students dot what is this here? Difference update. Python students dot difference update. What is that here? Java students. So from Python students set, you are removing which students? Java students. Okay, from Python students set, you remove Java students. Now we say Python students. Now this set is having only which students? Python students. How many students are there here? Only one student. But is it updation is done in the same set or in the new set? Same set. Okay, now. So it is just like updation operators. It is just like updation operators. It is just like which one? Updation of. For example, we have learned in the beginning, right? Suppose a equal to 10. You said a equal to 10. You want to update a value by adding 5. What do you do generally? You'll say a equal to a plus 5. If we say a equal to a plus 5, the value of a is updated by adding what here? 5. Then what is the value of a will be 15. So instead of writing a equal to a plus 5, instead of writing a equal to a plus 5, you can simply write a plus equal to what? 5. So this is called which operator? Update operator. Okay, in the place of writing plus equal, you can also write which one? Minus equal. So here also, now there is an operation. Now, a minus b means here, a is a set and b is also what here? Set. So if the sets, then minus operator is doing which operation? Difference operation. It is doing which operation? Difference. A difference, a minus b. Suppose if I am saying a minus equal to b means it is doing, this is nothing but a equal to, this is nothing but a equal to a minus b. So it is doing which operation here? Update operation. In the same way, see for every set operation there is one update. For every set operation there is one update. Suppose, so there is one more updation operator called, what is this updation operation? Intersection update is there. So what is the name of this here? Intersection update. So intersection update is there. So what is this intersection update? Update the set keeping only elements found in it and all others. Update the set keeping only elements. Update the set keeping only elements found in it and all others. That is done by using which operation here? Intersection update. Means it will update the set by keeping only common elements. Yes or no? Suppose A is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is a B is there 1, 2, 3 and 6 and 7. If I am saying A dot, what is this here? Intersection update. Intersection update B, then it will update the set A by keeping only the elements found in what? B. It will update the set A by keeping only the elements found in what? B. So A is having how many elements now? 3 elements, that is 1, 2 and 3, right? So keeping only the elements which are common. So it is trying to keep only the elements which are common. So that is done by using an operation called which one? Intersection update. Now even you have a set examine methods are there. You also have a set examine methods. So what are these set examine methods is? Suppose you have a methods like E is a superset, E is a subset, E is a disjoint set. Okay. So greater than, less than. So these are called which methods here? Set examine methods. What these methods are called here? Set examine methods are there. So what are these set examine methods? There is E is a disjoint set. E is a, what is this here? Subset. And there is one more method is E is what is that here? Superset. E is a disjoint set, E is a subset, and E is a superset. Now these are called set examine methods. These are called as which methods? Set examine methods. So written true, when you can say a set is a disjoint set, you can say set is a disjoint set if there is no common elements, right? Or if intersection of both the sets are empty, if the intersection of two sets are what? Empty, then you'll say that set is what here? Disjoint set. Okay, so written true if the set has no elements in common with what others, and sets are disjoints if only if their intersection is what here? Empty. If their intersection is what here? Empty, right? Array, what here? If both are same, then why two methods here? Huh? If both are same, why two methods will be there? Yes or no? Huh? Suppose A equal to 5, B equal to 2, and C equal to A minus B. So result is stored in what? C. If I am writing A equal to A minus B, result is stored in what? A. This is called which one? This is called as which one? Update. Which one is updated? A is updated. But here A is updated. No. Where the result is stored in? See. So that is the difference between this is called which one? Difference. This is called as which one? Difference. Difference what? Update. What here? Okay. Yes. So return true if the set has no elements in common with others set or disjoint sets if only their intersection is what here? Empty. If their only intersection is what here? Empty. Okay. Yes. That is what you call it as a disjoint sets, right? If intersection of both the sets are empty, then only you are saying it as which sets here? Disjoint sets here. Okay, right? Now these are different methods here. Now see, these are useful when you're doing some mathematical operations. There is a set A is there, and I'm saying 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. And there is a set B is there, and having 10, 20, 30. Okay, now 60 and one more is what? 70. A dot is a disjoint. Okay, is a disjoint of what I said here? B. So what is the value written here? False. So when you can say disjoint if there is no common, intersection is empty. Suppose there is a C is there and C is having 100, 200, 300, 400 and 500. If I'm saying A dot is a disjoint, is a disjoint of which one? C, then what is the value written here? True. Because A is a disjoint set of which one? C. So what is the value written here? True. So when you can say the sets are disjoint sets, if the intersection of both the sets are what here? Empty. Then only you call that sets or which sets here? Disjoint. So there is one more method. Now these are called set examine methods. You perform certain operations on the sets when if the sets are which sets? Disjoint sets, right? When you can perform if the sets are which sets? Disjoint sets. Now there is one method. E is a subset. E is a subset, and what is the operator you are using? Less than, equal. So test whether every element in the set is in what? Other. So if you want to test it whether every element is there in other set, then you can say E is a subset. E is a subset is there. Every element. Okay, now there is a set one is there. Set one is having A, B, and C, and set two is there, which is A, B, A, B, A, B, C, D, right? And there is one A, B, C, D, and one more is what? E. So can I say S1 is a subset? S1 is a subset of S2? Yes. S1 is a subset of which one? S2, because each element of S1, each element of S1 is there in what? S2. Okay, each element of S1 is there in what here? S2, right? Now what is the value written here? True. Okay, each element of S1 is there in S2, right? Suppose if I'm writing S2 is a subset of, is it S2 is a subset of S1? No, because each element of S2 is not there in what? S1, right? Now in this case it written false. You can say S2 is a superset. You can say S2 is a superset of which one? S1. Okay, S2 is a superset of which one? S1, because every element of S1 is there in which one? S2. Every element of S1 is there in what here? S2. So I can say S2 is a superset of which one? S1, right? S2 is a superset of which one? S1. See here. Test whether every element in other is in the set. Every element in other is there in this set, then it returns true. Otherwise, it will return false. I cannot write now. If I'm saying S1 is a superset, S1 is a superset of S2. No, because every element of S2 is not there in what? S1. So S1 is a subset, but it is not a superset. Now subsets, superset, disjoint sets, all these are mathematical which operations? Set operations. Okay, sets, when you're working with the sets in application development, you'll try to use all these like disjoint sets, superset, subsets. Huh? Yes. Now, this is about performing certain operations on which one? Sets. So there is a mutable operations are there and there is immutable operations are there. But generally, set is a mutable or immutable? Mutable. Okay. Now the question comes here is, what is the difference? What is the difference between list and what is a set? Okay, now question is, what is the difference between the list and set, and when to use a list and when to use what here? Set. Okay, so this is, yeah, this is a list and this is what here? Set. So when to use a list and when to use a set. Okay, list is which collection? Ordered collection. List is a ordered collection, but set is ordered or unordered? Unordered collection. Okay, in list data is organized. In list data is organized in which order? Sequential order. Okay, but in set data is organized. Data is organized using which data structure? Hashing data structure. Data is organized using hashing data structure. So here in list allows which one here? Duplicate elements. But set doesn't allows. Okay, set doesn't allows which elements? Duplicate elements, right? Okay, so list allows duplicates, but set doesn't allows which one? Duplicates. In list allows or list in list we can add any type of which one? Objects. But in set we can add only which objects? Hashable objects. Which objects are hashable? All immutable objects. All immutable objects are which one? Hashables. So here reading, okay, because it support indexing and which one? Slicing. Because it is a sequence, right? But here it doesn't support, it doesn't support which one here? Indexing and it doesn't support indexing and what is that? Slicing. But here it will support which one? Indexing and slicing here. Okay, it uses indexing and slicing, right? Okay, but here you are using which symbol? Square brackets. Okay, okay, is used to create which one? List. And here you are using which one? Curly braces is used to create which one here? Set. Now you are using square brackets for creating a list. You are using curly braces for creating which one? Set. So in application development, list is used to represent, okay, group of individual objects, okay, group of individual objects where, okay, where insertion order is, or where duplications are allowed, where duplications are allowed, and a reading is done. A reading is done in sequentially, and what is it? Random. Then go for which one here? List. In application development, list is used to represent group of individual objects where duplications are allowed and a reading is done in sequential and random. Then go for which one? List. But when you go for a set in application development, okay, set is used to represent, set is used to represent, okay, group of individual objects where duplicates are not allowed. Duplicates are what? Not allowed. Duplicates are not allowed and allows to perform mathematical which operation? Set operations. Then you go for which one here? Set. Okay, now these are some differences between the list and one more is which one? Set. Okay, so list is a mutable and set is also mutable. So there is a immutable set is there. And what is that immutable set here? Frozen set is there. Okay, so this frozen set is not a mutable set. This frozen set is called which set here? Immutable set. It is not a mutable, it is a immutable, right? Okay, yes, yes, ChatGPT, this is ChatGPT given this answer. Okay, so this answer is copied from ChatGPT. Okay, yes, sir. So 10 differences is said. This is given by not Ramakrishna and is given by ChatGPT. Copy and pasted. Okay, right. Yes, sir. Yes. So there is a frozen set is there, right? So in interview, ChatGPT will not be there. Okay, now in interview, ChatGPT will be there. Or no, you have to answer. Okay, now right. So there is one more which is called as which one here? Frozen set. Okay, so right. Okay, correct. So that is what now. So now there is one more set is there. And what is that? Another set here? Frozen set is there. Okay. What this frozen set will do is, okay. Yes. What this frozen set will do? Okay. If you ask the same question to the chat GPT next time, you'll not get same answer. Okay now. Huh? So I'm working on this somewhat related with chat GPT. Okay now. So a lot of problems you come across. Yes. So always it will not think in same. Okay, it will think in different ways when you ask the same question again and again. Right? Sometimes you'll get one answer, sometimes you'll get another answer. Okay now? Right. So frozen set is there, frozen set, and frozen set is an immutable set. Frozen set is immutable set, right? So frozen set is an immutable set. Okay. So immutable means after creating frozen set, okay, frozen set changes cannot be done. After creating frozen set, changes cannot be done, right? Means frozen set doesn't allows, okay, the following operations. So what operations it doesn't allow? First one is it doesn't allows operation called adding, updating, removing. So is it this? Is it these operations are allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. So mutable operations are not allowed. Mutable now symmetric difference update and difference update. So no updation methods. Then what is the use of frozen set? So what is the need of frozen set here? Why we have to use a frozen set here? What is the need of a frozen set? So why we have to use a frozen set? Okay. So why we are using a frozen set is, okay, you can say now two reasons we have to use frozen set. The first reason why we have to use a frozen set is, okay, to represent, okay, this is the first reason, to represent which is set, immutable set. Second reason is, first reason is to represent immutable set, and second reason is to represent which is set, which sets, inner sets, to represent inner sets or what do you call it as nested sets. If you want to represent a set of sets within the set inside the set, you want to represent a set inside the set. If you want to represent a set inside the set, I want to represent one set inside the set. How can I represent a set inside the set? Okay, I represent set inside the set. Okay, I represent set inside the set. Can I write like this? Within the set, I'm writing 1, 2, and 3 and 4 sets of sets. Is it possible or not possible? Not possible, because I said within the set you can add only which objects? Immutable objects. Which objects are hashable objects? Immutable objects are what here? Hashable. But is it this set is a mutable or immutable? The set is a mutable or immutable? Mutable. And mutables are not hashables. Mutables are not hashables. Then what will happen? If I press enter, immediately it is given one error. What is it here? Unhashable type called which one? Set. So inside the set, I cannot add the set directly, because set is a mutable and mutables are not hashables. Then how can I represent a inner set? How can I represent an inner set? I can represent this inner set by using which one? Frozen set. I can represent this inner set by using which set here? Frozen set. You just write here frozen set of. Now there is no symbol. There's no symbol here. How to create? How to create? Which is set here? Frozen set. Now you can create a frozen set. There's no symbol. Okay. First one is using frozen set function. Okay, using frozen set function, and this will return. This return. What it return? Empty frozen set. Empty frozen set. And if you want to create a frozen set with some values or elements, then you just define what here? Iterable. If you want to create a frozen set with some values or elements, you write like this. Okay, iterable. Now this will return, or this create. Okay, create frozen set using existing what? Iterables or what here? Collections. You are creating frozen set using existing iterables or collections. For that, you are using frozen set of what you are using here? Iterables. Okay, now that is creating a new frozen set and creating a frozen set by using existing iterables. But there is no symbol. So notice there is no symbol. There's no symbol for creating. There's no symbol for creating which object? Frozen set object. There's no symbol for creating which object? Frozen set object. Right? There's no symbol for creating a frozen set object. Yes. Now these are two reasons. Now sets of sets. Now suppose I'm saying frozen set 1. Okay, right here frozen set 1 equal to frozen set. I created frozen set. Can I add? Is it frozen set is mutable or immutable? Immutable. Is it add operation is there in frozen set? No. There's no add operation in what? Frozen set. If I'm saying frozen set dot add, if I'm saying frozen set dot add 10, then what will happen immediately? It is given which error? Attribute error. Frozen set object has no attribute called which one? Add. So you cannot do that. You cannot add, you cannot update. So these operations are not allowed. Only which operations are allowed? Immutable operations are allowed, but mutable operations are not allowed. Immutable operations are allowed, but mutable operations are not allowed here, right? Then suppose frozen set 2 equal to frozen set. I can create a frozen set by using range. This is a range of I'm creating with how many values? 5 values. Okay, now if you say frozen set 2, now this frozen set is having how many objects? 5 objects, 40, 10, 50, 20, and one more is 30. So how many elements are there in the frozen set? 5 elements are there, right? So frozen set 3, okay, equal to frozen set. Okay, I'm saying range of, okay. So range or I can use a list 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, some 70 is there and one more element is 80. Now here I created a frozen set with how many values here? Some 8 values, right? But after creating, you cannot do any changes. If you want to read it, you can read it by using for loop. If you want to read it, you can read it by using for loop for value in frozen set 3, and you can print all the values. You can print all the values exist in the frozen set. So you can see how many values are there in the frozen set here, right? But only the thing is you cannot do any changes. Only the thing is you cannot do any changes in the frozen set. Only the thing is you cannot do any changes in the frozen set. You cannot do any changes in the frozen set because this frozen set is which one? Immutable. Okay. Yes. So this frozen set is a immutable. So because of that, you can use this frozen set to represent as an inner set. Okay. Because of that, you can use the frozen set as which set here? Inner set. You can represent the frozen set as which one? Inner set. I mean, you can define that inside what here? Set. You can represent that as which set here? Inner set. So that is nothing but a set inside a set, right? You can represent that as a inner set here. Okay. Yes. Just try to understand here. Okay. Now, how can I represent this as a inner set? Now, set one is there. Now, set inside the set is called as which one? Inner set or nested set? Yes or no? So, set inside the set is called inner set or nested set. Inside the set, can I write the set? Yes. Inside the set, I can write the set, but that set should be which type? Frozen set. I cannot write directly. I can say frozen set in mathematics. Okay. In mathematics, you'll create a sets of sets, right? Then inside the set, you can write a set, but that set should be which type here? Frozen set. Okay. Now here I'm saying range of 1 comma 6. Now this is a frozen set is created with how many elements? 5 elements. Comma, I'm creating one more frozen set. Here I'm saying range of 10 comma 60 comma what is that? 10. Okay. So inside this set, how many sets I created? Two sets. Okay. Inside this set, how many sets I created? Two sets. The first set is having how many values? 5 values. Second set is having how many values? 5 values. But this range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this range is 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Now, if I say print set 1, now this set is having how many frozen sets? 2 are there. Now, inside the set, can you write another set? Yes. But that set must be which type here? Frozen set type. That set must be a frozen set, right? Yes. This is how you represent sets inside the set. Now, can you read and manipulate it? Yes. You can read and manipulate it. For example, there is a some set one is there, or suppose assume that see sets doesn't allow duplicates. Even within the set, if you add the same set two times, it will add how many times? Only one time. For example, assume that there is a set, some students set is there called Java students set is there. Okay. Now inside this, I have a two sets of students are there. Java students only, how many sets are there? Two sets, means two groups are there. Now this is one group. This is one group, right? Now this is one group. How many students are there here? Two students. And this is another group. This is another group. And this is having how many students here? Two students. But can you add like this directly? No. Because inside the set, you cannot write the set directly. But if you want to write a set inside the set, the inner set must be which type? Frozen set. So convert this set into which set here? Frozen set. Convert this set into which set here? Frozen set. Convert this set into which set here? Frozen set. Okay, then after that, you are reading each set. How can you read each set from the set? For okay, some SE in Java students. Okay, every element is read. Every element of this set is what? Set. Every element of the set is what here? Set. I said print set. Okay, print what is that here? Set. You are trying to print the set here. What you are trying to print here? Set you are printing it. Okay. So what you are printing here? Set is printed. Now this is a set which contain how many values? Two values. This set is having how many values again? Two values, right? Now this is how you are reading a set from the set. This is how you are reading a set from the set. Yeah, just try to understand how you write a set inside the set, and writing a set inside the set is nothing but nested sets. Now from this sets, even you can read the value. Okay, from this set also you can read what here? Value. But how you read the value from this set? Again, one more for loop. So inside the for loop, you have to use another for loop to read the values from that set. Okay, now. So just is a simple concept. What is the need of frozen set is? Now, what is a frozen set? Frozen set is which set here? Immutable set. Immutable means after creating frozen set, changes cannot be done. And frozen set doesn't allow the following operations. What operations are not allowed? Adding, updating, removing, all this. All these are mutable or not? Yes, these are not allowed. Then what is the use of frozen set? You can use this to represent which set? Immutable set. And why you are using this to represent which set? Inner set or nested set. Because you cannot add the set inside the set. Why you cannot add the set inside the set directly? Because set is a mutable and mutables are not hashables. Mutables are not hashables. Because of that, you cannot add the set directly inside what? Set. Okay, you cannot add directly set inside the set, but if you want to add the set inside the set, the inner set must be which type of frozen set, right? So this is how you work with the sets here. Simple. Now this is how you are working with the sets. Sets are there. Okay. So what we have seen now, these are the things what I said. What is this collection? List collection I said, and tuple collection, and next is which one? Set collection and set methods. Okay, and frozen set and difference between set and frozen set. Okay, now. So next one is which collection is there? Dictionary collection is there. So what is the next one here? Dictionary collection. So dictionary is there. Next one is a dictionary or which collection? Mapping collection. So these both are important. Two collections are very important in application development. Okay, two collections are very important in application development. One is called as a list. One is called as a list, and one more is called as which one? Dictionaries. But sets are different. Usage of sets are different than which one? List and dictionaries. Okay, most of the times in your projects, you'll try to use two collections. One is list and one more is which one? Dictionaries. Dictionary is there. Dictionary, the name itself, right? It is called as which collection? Mapping. For example, see, this is how you represent, right? Suppose if you take a, suppose this is where you find exactly differences or usages of each one. For example, this is a list, right? Assume that this is one list. What is there here? List is there. This is a list, right? Suppose I want to represent a student record. I want to represent student record in list. Now this is what here student record. Record contain number of fields, right? Now each field is having one value. Now suppose if you take this is a student record, what student is having? The student is having roll number. What student is having? Roll number. What student is having? Name. What student is having? Course. What student is having? Fees. Now these are the details of which one? Student. Now this you can call it as which record here? Student record. And each location in the list is identified with what? Index, right? Now this is 0, 1, 2. This is what here? 3. Okay, now each element is identified with what? Index. If you want to read the first element, I want to read student roll number. How can you read the student roll number using which one? Index. You will say student record of 0. Then if you want to read the name of the student, then how you read the name? Student record of 1. If you want to read the course, then you'll say student record of 2. If you want to read the fees, then you'll say student record of 3. Student record of 0, student record of 1, student record of 2, student record of what? 3. So how you are accessing the elements using index. Suppose if you want to represent the student record using set, okay, assume that this is a list. I represented using list, and here I want to represent the student record using which one? Set. Now this is a set. Now this is a set. Suppose now this you can call it as roll number. Generally you don't do this using sets, but I'm just telling you. Okay, now this is a course. Now can I read the roll number of the student? Can I read the only roll number of student? No, because set is index based or non-index? Non-index. Can you read a particular value from the set? No, you cannot read the particular value from the set. Can you read the particular value from the list? Yes. But how you read the particular value from the set using index? But can you read a specific value from the set? No, because set is indexed or non-index? Non-index. Getting on. Okay, here you are reading it using index, but here no positions because is it ordered or unordered? Unordered. But there is one more. There is one more collection is there, which is called as mapping. So list is having only values. Set is having only values. List is having only values. Set is having only values. But when it comes to the mapping, is having two. One is a key. It is having two things. One is a key and one more is a value. Means here dictionary not only contain the data and dictionary also contain which one? Metadata. So there is a field name and there is a value. Field name and value. Field name, value. Field name and value. So here what is a field name? Here field name is called as a key. What is a field name? The field name is called as a key. And this key is mapped with which one? Value. So what is a field name? I'm giving roll number. Okay, roll number is a key. And what is the value of roll number? 101. Okay, name is a key. And what is the value of name? Naresh. Okay, now course is a key. And what is the value of course? Python. Okay, fee is a key. What is the value of fees? 4,000. If you want to read anything, right? If you want to read anything from dictionary, okay. If you want to read anything from where? Dictionary. But how you are reading from the dictionary by using which one? Key. How you are reading from the dictionary by using key, right? I want to read roll number. Are you reading with the 0, 1, 2, 3? No, you are not reading with 0, 1, 2, 3 because each value in the dictionary is identified with key. It is just like a table or not? Yes. Now this is a field and this is a column. Suppose Excel is there. If we take MS Excel, in Excel roll number is a column header and this is a value. So one key may have either one value or more than one value. So roll number if you take is a column name, this column contain how many values? Number of values. If you take name is a column name and that contain how many values? Number of values. If you take the course is a column name and that column name contain how many values? Number of values. But each value is having some heading or not? Yes. And that you can call it as which one here? Key. So in list, list is index based. Set is a list is what here? Index based. List is a index based collection. Okay, na? Set is which collection here? Non-index based. List is a index based. Set is a non-index based. And dictionary is what here? Dictionary is what here? Key based. List is a index based. Set is a non-index based. And dictionary is what here? Key based collections. Key based collections here like this, right? Index based, non-index based, and one more is a key based. So as a part of Python, there is only one mapping type is there. And what is that mapping type here? Dictionary. You don't have any other mapping types. You don't have any other mapping types, right? So index based, non-index based. So there is an index based, non-index based, and one more is which one? Key based. So what is dictionary here? Yes. Now there is a dictionary clause is there. So there is a dictionary clause is there. So what is dictionary here is, now see here, mapping types. How many mapping types are there? Only one mapping type is there. And what is that mapping type is called here is dictionary. A mapping object maps hashable values to the arbitrary objects. A mapping object maps. Okay. So a mapping objects maps, which one here? Hashable values to arbitrary objects. Okay, mappings are mutable objects. Okay, there is currently only one standard mapping type is there. And what is that standard mapping type is there? Dictionary. Okay, now there is only one standard mapping type is there. And what is the standard mapping type is there? Dictionary is there, right? Okay. So what is the syntax of while, Anshul? What is the syntax of while? Anshul, what is the syntax of while? What is the syntax of while? Asking ChatGPT, what is the syntax of while? What happened? What is the syntax of while here? Can't apply. You are asking question and you are also, an answer is yours only. Huh? Question is yours and answer is also yours only. Huh? With the syntax, you should understand, right? Can you apply or not apply? While followed by, actually, while followed by what? Condition. Condition or collection? Condition. For variable in collection. Okay, now. How many ways can you read the content of the collection? Yes or no? How many ways can you read the content of set three, right? I said for loop, iterator, and enumerate. While is there? Not there. Because while followed by what here? Condition. Condition. Condition means suppose if it is index, then you use some condition with the index, but it's not index based, right? Can you do that? No, you cannot do that. Okay, now. So based on the syntax, you can tell can you use it or not use it, right? So a mapping object maps hashable values to what here? Arbitrary objects. Arbitrary objects means that can be either one object or more than one object. So mappings are mutable objects. Mappings are mutable objects, and there is currently one standard mapping type. And what is the standard mapping type here? Dictionary. So this is technical definition. Now this is technical definition here. This is a technical definition of what is mapping. So what is dictionary? So what is the name of the class is? Dictionary class is used for creating body or dictionary. A mapping object maps hashable values to what here? Arbitrary objects. See, there are different definitions for this. Arbitrary objects, you can ask here. I said collection of objects or different types of objects. Okay, that can be called as which one? Arbitrary objects. Arbitrary objects in Python. A list contain a list can also contain arbitrary objects. The elements of the list can be same type, but the elements can be of varying type also. So you can have integers and strings and even list contained within your list. So these objects you call it as which objects here? Arbitrary objects. Means similar type or different types. Okay, similar type or different types. Different types. Okay, so different types, arbitrary objects. See, different. So Python arbitrary arguments allows a function to accept any number of more than one. More than one can be called as which one? Arbitrary. Okay, now more than one can be called as which one here? Arbitrary. Okay, so a mapping objects map hashable values to which one? Arbitrary objects. That can be either one object that can be either more than one object of same type, or it can be what here? Different type. So dictionary, so there is Python support, I think here already given here. So there is currently one standard mapping type. And what is the standard mapping type? You have dictionary, right? So there is only one standard mapping type, and that standard mapping type is called which one here? Dictionary. Yes. So in dictionary data is organized. In dictionaries, data is organized as a key and what here? Value pair. In dictionary, data is organized. But how data is organized? As a key and value pair. It is organized as a key and value pair, right? In dictionary, data is organized. In dictionary, data is organized as a key and value pair, right? Yes. So a key is mapped with, okay, key is mapped with one or more than one value. And keys are hashables. Keys are hashables. Keys are what here? Hashables. But values can be of any type. But values can be of any type. So duplicate keys are not allowed. Duplicate keys are not allowed, but okay, duplicate values are allowed. Duplicate keys are not allowed, but duplicate values are which one? Allowed. So it means fields column name should be what? Unique. Okay, you write MS Excel, you just write a column names, employee number, employee name, job. You don't write employee number, employee number. So it means that is duplicated or not? Yes. So duplicate duplicate keys are not allowed, but duplicate values are allowed. Duplicate keys are not allowed, but duplicate values are allowed. So keys are hashables, but values can be of any type. But key is mapped with one or more than one value, right? So duplicate keys are not allowed, but duplicate values are allowed. In dictionary, data is organized as a key and value pair, right? Key and value pair, right? It is just like, for example, if you take phone directory, telephone directory is what? Dictionary. Yes or no? How you search a phone number? You search phone number using name. So name is unique or not? Yes. So one name is mapped with either one number or more than one number. If you take telephone directory itself, suppose if you take dictionary, English dictionary is there. English dictionary. So where you find a word and meaning. How you search the meaning? Using which one? Word. So what is a key? Word. What is a value? Meaning. right? So you are organizing the data as a key and value. So in tabular format, table, how can represent table as which one? Dictionary. Table as a dictionary. If a table, what table contain? Rows and columns. Columns are what? Keys. Rows are what? Values. Okay, columns are keys and rows are nothing but values in each column. Those you can call it as values. So if you want to organize the data in the form of rows and columns, then you can go for which one? Dictionaries. Then we'll see how to create a dictionary and how to work with this dictionaries, because dictionary is a mutable. So keys are immutables, but values are what? Mutable. So you can say dictionary is which collection? Mutable collection. Okay. So this is very much useful. Either you are moving to web development like Django or Flask or anything, and even if you are moving towards the data science, dictionary is very much useful, right? List and dictionary, these both are very much useful, like list, tuple, range, okay, all these. But sets only use when you want to remove the duplicates, okay. And if you want to perform some mathematical operations like union, intersection, these things, then only go for which one? Sets, right? So in the next class we'll talk about working with which one? Dictionaries, but not today, but we'll see on Monday, right? So today we'll stop it here and we'll continue on Monday this, right? So thank you. We'll see you on Monday. What is your query? What query you have said? Yeah, yeah, yes, yes. Yes, yes. I forgot. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll ask. I'll ask. Let you know about this. I'll ask. Okay.